You know those books that are just everywhere? The ones that seem to be on everyone's shelf, promising to totally change your life? Well, today we're talking about one of the biggest of them all, Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist. And this is a book that is as intensely loved as it is fiercely, fiercely criticized.
I mean, to get a sense of the scale here, just look at this number. The Alchemist has sold over 150 million copies around the world. To put that into perspective, that makes it one of the best-selling books in the entire history of publishing. It's huge!
And this isn't just an English-speaking thing. Not at all. Its reach is absolutely global. It's been translated into at least 80 different languages, which actually earned it a Guinness World Record. And its fans are everyone from celebrities like Will Smith to world leaders like Bill Clinton. It's really more than a book. It's become a cultural touchstone.
Okay, so here's the twist. For all of its incredible success, there's a powerful, and I mean powerful, backlash. So what is going on here? In this explainer, we're going to break down the massive appeal of this story. We're going to confront the really harsh criticisms leveled against it, and then we'll try to figure out what its true value really is.
All right, first things first. Let's start with why millions upon millions of readers absolutely adore this book. What is the secret sauce here? What is its incredible appeal?
At the very heart of the story is this concept of the personal legend. This is your life's true purpose, your destiny. And for anyone out there feeling kind of lost or uncertain or just stuck, this idea is incredibly powerful. It tells you that you have a unique and important path that's just waiting for you to follow.
And this right here, this is the line. This single, electrifying idea is the core promise of the entire book. It's not just a nice thought, it's a pledge of cosmic support. It tells you, the reader, that your dreams aren't just yours alone. The entire universe is on your side, actively rooting for you.
So for its fans, the book feels like a warm safety blanket. The writing is simple, it's easy to read, the tone is so comforting, and the message is crystal clear. Follow your dreams. It's a quick, delightful read that feels less like a novel and more like, as one reviewer put it, a life lesson disguised as a journey.
Okay, but let's flip the coin. While readers have totally embraced it, many in literary and academic circles have flat out rejected it. And their critiques are sharp.
And this slide, man, it just lays out the divide perfectly. What one person sees as an inspirational fable, another dismisses as shallow pseudoscience. What some call a timeless allegory, others see as just uninspired folklore. Is it a profound guide to achieving your dreams, or is it just one motivational quote stretched out for 200 pages?
So, critics point out that the characters really have no depth, no real internal struggles. The hero, Santiago, he solves his problems not through personal growth, but through just sheer luck, magical rocks, and super convenient visions. The whole philosophy is seen as this really watered-down version of the law of attraction, and its relentless, overpowering cheeriness just feels completely disconnected from reality.
But the criticism isn't just about literary style. No, some academics have leveled a much more serious charge, arguing that the story's very structure perpetuates these old harmful stereotypes about the Eastern world.
The term for this is Orientalism, and what it describes is this pattern where Western art and literature represents Eastern cultures not as they are, but as this strange, mysterious, and often inferior other. And this, in turn, serves to reinforce the West's own sense of identity and, well, superiority.
So how does this actually play out in The Alchemist? Well, academic analysis, like a paper by Michel Alsudieri, points to a pretty clear pattern. You've got a European hero who travels to the East to claim its treasure. The people and places he finds are framed as strange and superstitious. Santiago, the outsider, somehow masters the language of the desert better than the people who have lived there for generations. And the main female character, Fatma, is quickly conquered and even says she's willing to forget her cultural traditions for him. Critics argue this isn't some universal story, it's a colonialist fantasy. So, wow. The book is called simplistic, shallow, and even colonialist. Faced with these really heavy criticisms, how do its defenders respond? Well, they argue it's all a matter of reframing what the critics see as flaws. And this is really the core of the defense. They argue that what critics are calling flaws are actually intentional design choices. The flat protagonist isn't bad writing. He's a deliberate placeholder, a self-insert so that you, the reader, can easily imagine yourself on this journey. The simple structure isn't a weakness, it's the required style for a philosophical fable.
So the crucial point here is this.
Defenders say you just can't judge The Alchemist by the same standards you'd use for a realistic novel by, say, Fitzgerald. As one Reddit user puts it, it's not trying to be a complex character study. It's a philosophical work, more like Voltaire's Candide, where the characters and the plot really just exist to serve the central message.
And on top of that, many defenders suggest that the book's power totally depends on where you are in life. For a young person facing this vast, uncertain future, the message is a powerful call to action. But for an adult who's maybe already made their big life choices, that same message can feel kind of naive or simplistic.
And this quote just captures that idea perfectly. Maybe the criticism isn't about the book itself, but about the reader. It suggests that the cynical eye of adulthood just can't connect with the idealistic magic the book is trying to capture for its intended audience.
So where does that leave us? We have two completely different, totally opposite views of the same exact book. One side sees an inspirational masterpiece, the other sees a shallow, problematic text. After hearing both sides, what is the book's real treasure?
Maybe the ultimate value of The Alchemist isn't actually found in its pages, but in the reader themselves. The book acts like a mirror. Whether you love it or you hate it, it forces you to think about your own dreams, your own cynicism, your hopes, and your beliefs about how the world works.
It's actually a beautiful parallel to the story's own ending, when you think about it. The hero, Santiago, travels the entire world only to find his treasure was buried right where he started. So maybe the point isn't whether the book is good or bad. The real treasure is the journey of self-reflection it sparks in you. And that really is the final, essential question this book leaves us with. What do we really ask of our stories? Do we demand literary perfection and complex realism, or do we value a story for its ability to inspire us, to comfort us, and to make us look inward? It's a debate worth having, long after you've turned the final page. And you know what? In the end, that debate itself might be the book's greatest treasure.
Please.